ran so fast. Just hyped up on sugar.
Yeah, we're not letting that one slide. We saw that.
What is this going to start? 8? Oh. Oh, it's 8. I think they need to bring it in. It's time
Yeah.
to start the game. And I think that's Shelly telling his team to bring it in. A little bit of talk before the game. I don't think we'll be able to hear this, but probably the only redeeming part of playing with Shelly is his pregame speeches. I expect him to get his team fired up and ready to play.
John Shelley right now probably saying something about developing players perfectly, about
Gonna be
posturing
prescriptive
yourself for
here.
victory, something about prescriptions. He's looking at his phone now. Whoever those bottom 3 names are, they are going to be riding the bench.
All right, we're green light. Okay. That's cool. Uh-oh.
We've been told by the UTSA players to say mean things about the UTSA players, so. Again, shout out to HEB. That's it.
The HEB huck of the game. What did Gavin say? Huck everything better. I expect a lot of hucks. Dre's playing, so UTSA's O-line handlers, their main ones. You're going to have Andre Rivera. Ethan, I don't know his last name, is on here. He's like 6'4", has long hair, so.
Ethan Peterson.
Ethan
Notes
Miller.
say he looks like Andy Samberg.
Wait, no, that's not it. Ethan Miller, tall dude, go Bird, yeah. So Andre Rivera, Ethan Miller, and
Hey.
who else?
Hey.
No, Camp is a cutter. One of these guys. Anyways, both Dre and Ethan can huck, basically full field. So I expect a lot of deep looks. I think that's what they should do.
Ben Adrande, you can see him running out there right now, number 92. Goes by Gigabun.
Yep.
He's the captain for UTSA. So look for him to make a lot of big plays. And on Trinity's side, we have the captains listed as Andrew and Paul. Fun fact about Andrew is that he can make loud noises with his teeth. Don't want to hear that. Fun fact about Paul is he is a Valorant fanatic. Paul, let's get some games in. I'm Diamond 1. You think they can hear the chewing?
Probably.
Be like an ASMR stream, huh?
Yeah, I don't think that's what our audience wants. That is disgusting. I think the cameraman's gonna come down here and boot you. Dude, I can hear you chewing. Stop. It sucks.
Those of you at home, let me know if you're enjoying the ASMR.
There's better ASMR on Twitch.
As we're going to wait for this game to get underway.
I'd say we can, I don't know. This is going to be hard. Man, I don't know how you find the names of players so quick. My brain just doesn't work that
I'm trying to
fast.
look at their number, and then I'm trying to see them through.
It's fair. Okay, and we have the first pool. UTSA is starting on O.
Trinity with a big flick pull roller as we're going to get this game underway.
Good stop by the Cutters. Oh, that's Ben on O-line, or Gigabun on O-line. Great
Centering
undercut.
to Andres.
Look at
Right
that.
to Ben.
You know, a few months ago, I would be terrified that this
Ben
man
look and dump immediately.
That's
Yeah, I
great
taught
first
him
read.
that.
Wow.
Oh, and he's going to find a nice inside to Andres Rivera. Looking for Andrew Camp.
Oh, hit Bun.
Oh,
hit
and he's
Bun.
got Gigabun down the sideline.
Hit Bun.
Boom! Dopa down!
Turn your mic down. Jesus. We need to put, like, headphone warnings. Oh, my God. All right, I apologize for all you headphone users out there. We're just really excited. We've been playing with that man, Ben Andrade, also known as Gigabun, for a really long time.
And he's
For-
never been good.
He
He has never been good. But now, look at him.
got 5 yards of separation at
He
least.
just kicked a rookie off the line.
Yeah, I think he's supposed to be on D-line. I think they just put him on because that man Fresh is unstoppable.
That might be the HEB play of the game. So far, at least.
Okay, cool. We have like a scorecard going, so that's 1-0 UTSA. They're now going to pull to Trinity.
Who do we got here, Jacob? Let's
We
have some
have
names for
Andre
us.
Rivera. We have Ethan. The sheet's bent. Ethan Peterson. We have, I don't know that one. We have Gigabun. We have Soren, Josh, I think, and Nathan.
Soren Bjergsen?
No. It's actually, so every time they say his name, they reference the song Breaking Free from the original High School Musical movie. So they'll
Paul
say,
is here with the disc now. Played Austin Heatstroke.
who did that? Was that a D?
That was a D.
I think that was Soren. Great D by Soren.
Let's go, Soren.
I really
Soren
trust.
now setting up in the backfield.
Great clear cut, Ethan. Get out.
Paul going to set up a... Looks like we're going
Great
flicks.
inside.
Oh,
He
and a
will
huge
bin!
bin.
This man will put his
Ben
body
layout.
on the line.
92.
God.
He's going to fight Andres on the reverse wheel cut. Don't do that again. That's not a
Oh,
good
is that
cut.
wheel cut from break side?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we don't.
Yeah,
working
it's
on it.
okay. Andres, you'll get there.
God, Ben is a monster.
Ben, again, with the disc, going every other, tearing it up with Andres. This is looking like the Gabby and Liz show all over again.
Look how early they look reset. They see
Oh,
nothing.
my God.
Ben
I
looks
love
reset.
how Ben doesn't force that down the line. He's going to find a nice, easy around, and the Trinity marks just need to be a little bit more disciplined. That's
Good
Captain
clear, Ben.
Andrew there. Needs to make sure that around throw doesn't go off. UTSA going to get another break. Back to Ben. Andrew looks like he's going to flash flat, come back around again.
Great put.
The downfield defense is just not there. And Andres winning the front cone, looks off the up line. And he's gonna put a trust throw up to Ben,
Oh my God, that
who's
guy's
gonna
everywhere.
steal that score from his teammate. And
Better luck
Ben
next time,
says,
Nathan.
"That's mine. GG, dope it down, etc."
I think he could hit Nathan here.
Mostly, etc. I mean, this
Nathan
is
a little robbed. That was a bad throw by Andre.
that's a terrible throw. Yeah, and Nathan really got robbed of a score there. But
It's okay. He'll have his chance.
a little bit of a tight throw. You see Ben sitting down on the sideline now.
That
Good work, young man.
Is gassed.
But he's a problem.
He is a problem.
That's HEB play of the game number 2. Keep count out there. I think we're going to make a Ben Andrade highlight reel. Fun fact, what award did he win at the Alamo end of season award ceremony?
Yeah, man. So we played a fantastic season with this guy. Like we said, he sucked some really hard ass at the beginning.
He was fine.
No, those flicks would have been hard turfed beginning of the season, but now I trust him as much as most anyone.
Wow.
He got the Hokage award because that guy puts 110% out for his team, just like the Hokage is willing to lay down his life to protect his village.
Camp on the mark now. Looking for a shot. James.
James blocked on the mark. That's Andrew Camp with the D. Philly's pumped up.
The
Dre's with
Houston
the D.
hero looking for a deep shot.
Camp.
Dre with the deep shot. Camp, will he lay out? He does not, folks. It is, you hate to see it.
The stands are really calling the shots here for UTSA. The loudest 8th man I've ever seen.
DeMarcus, they actually brought somebody for you. Congratulations.
Much love.
There, he is tying his shoe. For me, I would have resalted.
So,
Philip with a great mark, taking away the inside.
Adrian looking there. Nice pass. Great grab there. I don't think that's an accurate number for that gentleman. Resetting to Paul Kim. Paul Kim looking. Not seeing anything at the moment. Jadrian with the under.
Philip with the mark, taking away the inside again, making him throw a flick.
Third stack's a little messy. Looking to reset. Paul Kim open on the inside under.
Jadrian
gonna
going
shoot
deep.
it.
Oh,
Oh, in and out of the hands of number 13. It says here that is Jadrian, but it is certainly not Jadrian. We'll have to get a clarification on who that is.
Camp streaking down the field. Ethan's looking for the shot. Camp with a hard under. And we have a nice hand block. Great defense there by Trinity.
Jadrian's going to pick it up. Holton's in the back of the end zone. Oh, unable to get there. Great inside look.
Shout out to Mia Losif for getting this all together. 100% key factor of the community. Mia Losif, everyone. Woo!
Queen.
That was the one and only Choppa.
Get through that.
Captain of the Venom, captain of UTSA, up and coming star of the community.
This deep cut
Camp
not-
getting up.
Yeah, that's true. Showstack is developing pretty nicely for UTSA. Camp is a little stuck. Oh, another hand block.
There's 3 hand blocks today, folks. This is not normal.
Reyes. Oh, Reyes with the pre-stall. He's not having it. Paul's going to
Okay.
pick up and throw. And that's a grab.
Is that James? That's James, folks. Yeah.
Trinity's pumped up.
He's a
sophomore.
freshman.
He's in high school. Shelley calling a team meeting real fast. Not sure if this is a timeout.
Yeah.
It is.
That is a timeout.
That's a timeout. We got him where we want him, boys.
Okay.
James, a freshman, really holding it down, putting the first score on the board.
No. Constantly trolling the job of the commentator. Really impressed by the sheer number of boys we have out here for Trinity. Back in my day when I played for this team, we were looking to get 13 men out to a tournament. Yeah, and now it looks like we have, I don't know, 25? Too many to count, that's for sure. That's true.
The whiteboard was out, folks. They are getting serious. Trinity is really locked in here. The infamous O line chat refers to offense. The offensive line and D is D line, defensive line.
The away team's cheers are deafening. Who's talking to who? Great question. Are you? Hey, I'm walking here.
We are being threatened by a man in pajama
Hey, I'm
pants.
commentating here. The New Yorker in Shelley is really coming out. He's gonna ask for some pizza the Aki way.
Score right now is 1-2. Trinity 1, UTSA 2.
It's a great job splitting sidelines by both teams. It's important to talk to your teammates from the sidelines. One of the things that makes Frisbee unique. So you get a lot of heckling from your own team. Usually it's helpful. Sometimes it's toxic.
Nah, he's deaf. Good go.
Better when it's
Denny,
toxic.
if you can hear me, wave. They're
Occasionally.
really deaf in here.
Number 15 is made of glass. Let me know when you find number 15. I'm curious.
Like right up there behind me.
They're in the box.
They can't hear us. We can talk all the smack we want.
All right, come back after
Looks
the
like number
timeout.
17 pulling the disc. That's Josh Gammon, big
Another-
gamer boy as well.
Big gamer boy. They're all big gamer boys.
You can tell he's gaming by the way he flick pulls.
His
Man,
handler
that's a
set.
ballsy catch.
Ethan Miller, Andre Rivera, and Phillip. Nice Warhawks jersey. The other
Easy
club-
find to Ben Andrade, and Andres is going to shoot this immediately. And that's
Every-
just too easy.
Every offense should look like that. Dre has developed great handler cuts. He's almost unguardable. He has this weird triple move, but I don't even think he needed to use that there. He just beat his guy up line. And when you give someone like Dre power position like that, of course he's going to put it in. Great job to the stack for continuing following the disc, not getting stagnant, and they were right there for him to put it in the end zone.
Too true. Too real and too true.
Shelley must be a proud man. His team's
Jonathan
doing great.
Shellington out there with his shirt back on.
Wow, and that's great trajectory by the disc too. Slightly OI, not a laser.
That's a tough throw.
It is.
Kudos. Kudos to Dre's.
He was voted Mr. 2023
Wow.
on Alamo. We think next year is going to be a great year for him. Or next club season, I mean. On this line, we have from left to right. Oh, crap. Who is that? Whoops. Oh, shucks. Who is that? Orange cleats. All right. Right to left, we have Ethan.
Ethan Goodhair.
Yeah, that guy has great hair.
Ethan Goodhair Miller?
Not on the sheet, but I think I'm going to put it on the sheet.
Is that tall guy Ethan?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's Tall Man Go Burr.
Gotcha. Huge pull from Ethan.
Great shot.
Great catch.
Yeah.
Okay, we see a vert stack coming up, but no cuts. There's one.
Nice catch by Andrew. He's going to fake a few throws, find one downfield, but
Not against Nathan. That guy's huge.
not against Nathan.
He's actually way too ripped for a Frisbee player. Oh, we lost our feed.
Our camera has just gone out, but we'll still give you that play-by-play. And it looks like Trinity's going to work it down the field again. They're going to take a big deep shot.
Wow.
Finding Andrew.
Hey, you're not in, guy.
One big fake. Leads to another, and
Oh!
he just overthrows number 13.
Is that cutter okay? He doesn't look too good. Oh, he's getting up. We're fine. We're fine. Oh, look at that screensaver. Who's that? Is that Andrew?
I don't know, but that's a terrible flick grip.
I don't think he's trying to flick. I think he's spinning it.
You think he's spinning it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I hope so. Okay.
UTSA tapping the disc back in. They're going to find one cut, and the second look is going to be to Nathan. They find Nathan, a little bit of clogging the four-side space. Let's see if they look reset. Does look reset, finds a wheel cut. It's a little sketchy, but Ethan's going to get the disc back.
3 people going deep. The stack has decomposed a bit. You don't want to see that. And
Ethan tries to find
his team left him on an island.
dump and cannot find it. Trinity now with the disc on the red zone.
We got you. No. He said stalls, and we need to keep talking.
And Trinity is going to score. It looks like the score is now 2-3. Trinity bringing it back.
UTSA is still up a break. I think the big problem there, and I think that'll be discussed on the sideline, is you just can't abandon Ethan like that. He only had one look. I think his first reset cleared out way too quick. They tried a wheel cut. They've already been burned on the wheel cut twice. It didn't get hand blocked this time, but he had, knowing that they can hand block that wheel, it put a lot more pressure on that throw to give it a little more, and he overthrew his reset.
UTSA's O-line out there now. For those of you watching at home, we know you can't see, but Jacob, can you give us a... You see that far?
Dude, I don't wear my glasses. I can kind of make out some people.
Ben is out there.
Ben is out there. Phil.
Looks like Camp.
Yeah, Camp Dre. Man.
Those are the mode boys. Give them a shout out when you.
Yeah, other Ethan Peterson. Yes. Who's on the far left? Is that Fusco? No. That's not Fusco.
Jenny, why do you know them?
She goes to UTSA practice whenever I do.
Oh. Dang, are you roasting them?
It's the one that the name that's like Uchi, right?
Oh, that's Tucci.
Uchi, is it?
Okay, his name is
Trinity
Patrick
with the pull.
Zer.
It's going to go out of bounds, and Andres is going to pick it up in the middle of the field.
Patrick Zertuch. We call him Tucci. Very fast kid, great cutter. I hope to see a lot of him, but he is way too far. Tucci, that is not how you set up a host stack.
Oh, man.
That's 20 yards. That's a bit deep.
UTSA is going to come in with their host stack. Dre's is going to find Andrew Camp.
Tucci need to
Ben
clear.
going deep, coming back under.
Great cut, Bun.
He's going to catch the next one.
Reset. Wow.
Camp pushing deep now, finds the break to Andres. He travels a little bit, but it's not called.
That was a big travel.
It was called. It was called.
Thank God I could call that from up here, and I can't even see anything.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Andres, if you're watching this from home, I know you're not. Watch it, man.
Yeah, we have a lot of good things to say about you.
Looking to Ben for the reset.
Wow.
Ben's going to snag that. Luckily, no
reset.
downfield defender to pick that one up. Ben's going to look for a great around. Let's see if we can keep the disc moving.
Wow.
Trace finds a continuation, and this is looking like some good Frisbee. Ben finding the wheel cut. Looking break side. Looking four side.
The famous Ben.
To the fourth side, and that's Andrew Camp for the score. He's going to spike it, and UTSA is up 4-2 now. Working through the mode, man.
And the thing about UTSA is they're taught very systematic Frisbee, and when they play their system, it works out so clean.
That was
It's unstoppable. It's crazy what happens when you reset the disc.
very nice. That was very nice. If you're
Absolutely incredible.
learning Frisbee at home, take notes. That's how it's done. If you're a cutter downfield, catch the disc, look at your handler, find that wheel cut. And if you're an aspiring handler, take note of what Ben Andrade is doing.
Yeah, guy's
Really-
absolutely not a handler.
Really,
But
really using his body, stepping out to the break side around his mark's right foot, and just destroying marks. I mean, he is taking these break side throws like Candy from a baby.
Thank you, Jess.
Great analogy, man.
It's a great G-rated analogy that we can use.
Yes. Jonathan Shellington is probably going to tell them something like, I'm going to be prescriptive. UTSA now on defense.
See that D-line? Is that Camp? I think that's Camp. Nathan Soren. Camera's moving away.
With the pull.
Josh gonna let that one hit the ground. Man on.
Camp flying down the field.
Oh. And it looks like a strip will be called.
No contest.
Off.
Foul, no contest.
Appreciate it.
The person who got fouled stays with the disc. As if
Oh, I can hear you much better now. Wow.
In ultimate frisbee, tie goes to the offense. Trinity going to find another under. Vertsack pushing down now. They're going to find another under.
Fusco, no rounds.
Oh, and just through the head, a huge
Wow,
layout.
way to save his team. Number 8-0?
80.
0-0. DeMarcus.
DeMarcus.
Good job, DeMarcus. That was insane. Oh, whoa, one of the UTSA players got absolutely trucked.
Says that DeMarcus's real name is Seth and that he's got that dog in him.
I would not argue with that after seeing the way he laid out.
That was
Fusco
crazy.
is coming off the field from an injury call after getting trucked by someone on Trinity.
Get destroyed, Fusco.
At Fusco, it's okay. Even skinny guys can play Frisbee.
Yeah.
Good job, Frisco.
Yeah.
Hit the gym, bud.
All right, number 1, this is James picking up the disc now. He's going to just shoot deep immediately and right past Nathan's shoulder. Going to find Paul. Paul looking for Andrew. Can't find him. Looking reset. A little sketchy. Going to find number 17. That's Josh Gammon. Oh, and are we gaming? We are not.
I think there was a call before the throw, way before the throw.
I don't expect it to affect the outcome of the play.
I think it was 2 throws. It was before 7 had it, Andrew. Does that matter? Oh no, they have to recognize, right?
I don't know. It seems like there's going to be some words on the field, but it looks like that was off the hands of Jadron Mueller.
It's a cool name.
I don't know if you are the big man from Kansas that we have on our sheet. I know there are quite a few number 13s, but not much we can do about that now.
Man, look at that. Ben Andrade center handling.
Oh, and Ben looking for a punt. Can't get it past the hands, and after a couple of questionable throws, Trinity's going to punch it in. And that's a hold.
Ben is going to get an earful from Shelley after getting hand blocked like that. And that's something that, I mean, he's cleaned up his unders. His backhand flick is still a bit,
His backhand flick, yeah.
His backhand huck, excuse me, is still a bit predictable. And great job on that mark, just stuffing it.
Yeah. Let's see, we got 27. That's Jake Reidenbaugh. Reidenbaugh. Sorry, man. Just call you Jake. And 21, Daryl Robinson, another big gamer boy. But we are not out here to play games tonight. See Josh Gammon out there. And some cool guy in a scary-looking T-shirt. I don't know what.
Could be Maxwell Wu, just a guess.
Could also be Nicholas Chen. Don't ask us how we're making these guesses.
RNG, baby.
The score, UTSA 4, Trinity 3.
Just had a feeling, really.
Yeah.
Big pull from Trinity. Let's see if their D-line can make something happen. Gonna center the disc to Andres.
Hey,
Ethan in the backfield, and who is that in the? Oh, big shot from Andres to Ben with another huge HEB layout. He's gonna find Ethan, who's gonna find. He's not gonna find Drace. I would have liked to see that throw go off, but he's gonna find Camp in the middle of the field instead.
Ben, clear out.
Ben's clearing out. We get another underlook. Ethan with a clear, and Drace
That's why you don't booty from break side.
is going to run the cursed break side.
Dre, you know better than
Booty
that.
cut.
Oh, he pre-stalled? Wow, he's salty.
This guy's cringe.
Camp,
Sneaks
that's
it
the wrong
past
mark.
Andrew Camp. UTSA with a questionable flick mark. Trinity in their vert stack now, looking for this break chance. Andres gets absolutely torched up line. Josh Gammon, do some gamer things. Let's see it.
Someone get Dre's ankles
Ben on
back.
the, and he's just gonna put up a prayer. Can we see a layout? Number 47 can't reel that one in. We don't have him on the player sheet. He will remain unnamed. Number 5, Will Abbott on the Ben Andrade matchup.
I wouldn't want to be on that matchup.
Will, you're going to learn tonight, but take advantage of these reps because that is a select flight big guy. He's forcing him under. I would too. Ben now with the disc. He's going to find this rookie-looking guy.
That's Soren.
That's Soren. Andres with a pretty good cut, but Josh has him well defended.
Nice
Ben's going to
bend.
give a nice backwards option. And let's see if he can find anything upfield. He doesn't. He pivots around very nicely, finds the break side. And UTSA, they're going to look to take advantage, finding Andrew Camp in the middle of the field. Again, four-side. Ben, again. Ben, I'd like to see you pivot break side, but he's going to put up a shot instead to Andres Camp. And that's going to work.
Dre really saved his bacon there. That was not a good hook.
And Ben with another cut to the break side. I mean, he is just working his matchup. And
Clean.
for a couple of four-side cuts later, and they're going to find the Warhawk in the end zone. What's that guy's name again?
His name is Philip. He does not play for Warhawks, the other club team in San Antonio. I think he just stole that jersey.
Let's go, Philip.
It's a nice jersey. Nice
Yeah.
big bird.
It's okay. I think the UTSA jerseys are a little bit nicer.
Yeah.
Shout out again to our sponsor, HEB. Another huge play of the game, number 3. Another big HEB play of the game, number 3. That was Ben's layout. And then HEB play of the game, number 4, of course, Ben's huck. Andres now with the disc. Shelly's he's coaching him a little bit. What do you think he's talking about now? What do you think he's talking about now?
Oh, Shelley really only
They're
tells
up
us to
5-3,
play
so.
one type of defense, and that is Unga Bunga.
Unga Bunga.
Hard man defense. No unders. Trinity has not shown the ability to huck it deep consistently,
This
and
is
so
true.
I think UTSA, they just need to stay under their man and force them.
You know, if I'm Trinity here, I'm really just looking to get the disc into the hand of Captain Paul. Paul played a summer with Austin Heatstroke, one of the better mixed teams in the region. Tragically, though, they did lose to Bexar in the regionals 7th place game. Let's see what Trinity can string together now. Paul is going to decide not to cut for the
That
reset.
is not how you reset the Frisbee, Trinity.
And Jadron cannot give him a catchable throw. Andres with the high
Oh,
release.
Josh, close one. Get it back on D, buddy. You're good.
Let's see if let's see if Paul can put together something for the Trinity offense.
Is that Gavin on the reset? I can't tell.
He's gonna find Jadron for the break. Couple of looks upfield. Stahl is getting high, looking dump now. Gonna find Paul again, break side. Paul to Jadron up line.
Nice.
Back to
strike cut.
Paul up line. Threatens the huck and puts it right into the defender. Who is that?
I think that's Ethan Peterson.
Oh, let's go Ethan Peterson.
No, that's not Philip.
Paul is going to start
It might be
pre-stalling.
Gavin.
Dre's picking up the disc now for UTSA. He's going to find a foresight underneath it, but oh my gosh, what just happened?
Playboy cannot come down with it. It's not his real name. Sam Cordy. There we go. Sam Cordy, you dropped a disc.
Jadron picking up the disc now. Trinity in their vert stack, looking for an inside shot. Could have very easily been poached off. Big shot goes up now.
Playboy, get up. Nice D,
Oh, and he
Playboy.
gets a- Playboy gets a D. Dre's picking up the disc again now. I'm expecting a huck here. Big shot goes up. Jadron chasing after it. Oh, I've got my money on Jadron as he smacks that away. We are gaming.
Nice DJ Drawn. UTSA never had to play on it.
That's a big man from Kansas. Jadron taking the disc up now for Trinity. And the cuts come. One break side, one fore side. The disc is thrown fore side. Looking for a continuation. Finds Andrew.
Nice
What a
D,
huge
Josh.
D from Josh.
He's going to make up for that drop earlier. See if they can close out this point.
Dre's picking up the disc, and he's going to
Wow.
throw a nice touch pass.
Oh
to
my gosh. Who's that? It's over here. Josh Silva, maybe? Juan Guerra, maybe? I don't know. Someone. Good job, guy.
Yeah.
That was great. Great throw by Andre Rivera. That's a hard throw. It has to be slightly IO.
That
It
was
has
a very
to
nice throw.
Float. If you laser it, it's going out of bounds real quick. So, good job, Dre.
That man wants some play time.
He really does, and I think he's going to get more next year. Can't get any less than he did this year.
Oh,
so.
man. You can learn a lot just watching from the sideline, though. There are some pretty good handlers on the Alamo Frisbee team. Sonny, pretty good one.
Yeah.
They call him.
If you ever watch any of our games, you'll see the guy, he'll field the pull, he'll center it to Shelly, and not much else the rest of the point, but
It's an important job.
it's a very important job. Yeah. My toilets wouldn't run without my plumber, so.
The Trinity sideline is here now. DeMarcus is asking to pump it up. Let's hear it.
Lots of. Look at that Trinity section. You can't look at it, but the Trinity section
Let's
getting
go.
real loud for their team. They're going to need it. They're down
DeMarcus pumping up the crowd.
3-6.
Can't hear it at home, but the crowd is getting rowdy.
How much audio are they picking up on the camera? Do you know, or is it just us?
It's just us.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Damn.
we have to make the sound effects, too.
I'm not good with sound effects.
Philip Blender rip. Sending down to Trinity. Oh, rolls to his whole body.
Bid? Wow. This poor guy.
Jadron, you got to put some touch on your throws, man. Paul is crying, and Ben turfs another throw,
No,
and
that
it's
was,
feeling just like 2022.
That was Philip.
Oh, that was Philip?
Yeah, he looks like Ben. Both bigger guys.
Oh, is Ben even on the field? My bad.
I don't think so. No, Ben's off.
Paul's getting another chance, and he's going to go straight deep shot.
Never want to
It's
huck it
just
to the front of the stack.
destroyed by Andrew Camp. He's waving his fingers around. He's like, my finger's hurt. My finger's hurt.
Oh, he's just complaining about the taco disc.
He didn't taco that disc. Come on now.
Apparently he did. His hands are just that hard.
So Andrew Camp previously played for the Art Institute of Hawaii. That's where you see that jersey coming from.
He's saying yes.
Oh,
Nice,
almost
Tucci.
a D by Trinity. The mark is
Tucci, you got to reset.
going to swing around now. We
Not-
love this break side to fore side booty cut, and that is just...
That's not why he dropped it.
That's
but
karma.
You know what? That's fine.
And Paul's
That's
going
not
to
what you
go
should do.
deep shot again.
Trinity just have not shown that they can huck consistently.
Yeah, a little bit of downwind. With your guy running down the break side sideline, I think you really want to put that one out to the right a lot more. Just,
Yeah.
you know, give your cutter time to run onto it, put some space under it, and, I mean, just give him a chance. You see Flick with the broken shoulder on the sideline. We love him. He was also another great bench warmer for Alamo as Andrew Camp puts up another huck that is immediately D'd by Jadron, showing why he didn't make Alamo this year.
I like that name, Jadron. It's very kind of like a Targaryen name from Game of Thrones.
He's going to look off Paul, wide open on the upline. Paul's going to come back. Let's see another huck from Paul. Come on, man. He's pointing deep. He wants it. See if he's going to look reset. He's going to throw a laser at Jadron, who reels it in. Jadron's going to go down the line to 13.
Camp's not playing defense there.
To Jadron number 2.
Bringing the score, UTSA 6, Trinity 4.
Jaedron.
Where's the
Oh,
Jadron.
sorry. Here it is. I'm so hungry.
What is 6?
We'll be messing around with that a little more in the second half.
We'll be playing. We have that ready.
We're going to get real swirly in the second half.
Somehow or another, I ended up drinking 3 things at pre-workout, so I'm ready for
We didn't know these drinks on the field had pre-workout in them. I am.
Trinity bringing it back, 4-6 now.
Be out there, coach. Let me teach them kids.
Still down 2 breaks, I believe.
But you know, Gavin, commentating really is hard.
I think those are the best players on their team, Andrew and Paul.
Their captains.
Paul's put in some work. He's had to deal with some not great resets from Jadron. I hope they clean that up. I would like to see a lot more offense flowing through him specifically.
You can determine your own fate, calling heads or tails.
See DeMarcus out there as well.
Philly's pissed.
Again,
Just mad.
according to our notes, he does have that dog in him.
Looks more athletic than anyone on UTSA. I want to see him burn some people.
Big ripping
Big pull from Andrew.
But unfortunately, lands out.
Imagine pulling out of
A
bounds.
little bit too big, huh?
If that was Daryl Davis, would have got a stern talking to on the sideline after the point.
Not a puller. Caps have been cited.
Oh, Ben finds
It's a flat mark.
Soren is looking open.
Andres Rivera picking up the disc. High release backhand. That's going to get picked off
Dre knows not to
by
do
number
that.
17, Josh Gammon. He's going to start gaming. Nice layup by Andrew. He's going to get...
Hand blocked
Oh, my God.
by Phillip. That's why that guy's
Let's
on
go,
D-line.
Phillip. Andres, big deep shot. Looking for Ben. That's a freaking matchup and a half, but oh, he gets bodied out. That's some great defense by Josh.
Ben, pick up your hat.
We are gaming.
Oh, you call a foul?
I don't think that was a foul.
A lot of contact, but I think for a foul to be called, it has to have affected the play, and I think Ben misread it pretty hard.
Yeah, it looks like Josh really had that inside lane the entire way and did a good job to body out and really didn't think that Ben had a play on it. But let's see them talk it out. It's the beauty of Ultimate Frisbee.
Please boo this
You can just sit down and talk about things for hours.
Definitely some contact.
There is some contact, but you can
He
see
misread it. Simple as that.
yeah, Ben misread it a little bit. He's going to use his gamer skills to try to contest the call, and the disc is going to go back.
Looks like foul was called, foul was contested, and they could not come to a consensus.
Saw a lot more spirit in the ladies' game, but you know,
You viewers at home, that's a bad call.
it was a bad call. Ben,
That's
you're
a bad call.
Ben, you're better than that.
Ben, you're better than that.
Great under to Camp. Camp's another guy who can throw it if he wants to.
Oh, and the disc does not lie.
Okay, I need to stop talking.
Looking for Ben, can't find him.
That's a great mark. Look
Ben's
at
putting
Ben.
a great mark. Lots of pressure.
Hands low, feet
Paul
moving.
is going to throw it out
Nathan,
to Josh,
mark him.
who has to lay out.
I'm a little late.
Nathan, you can start stalling.
Josh finds DeMarcus.
The fan favorite out
DeMarcus
there.
pivoting,
Faking everybody
looking
out.
inside, looking up line.
Completes the flick. The freshman's calling the stack. Paul gets the disc.
Another throw to Paul.
Ben, it's flicks. Ben.
And Paul with a huge backhand break to Andrew. Let's see if they can convert now. Finding Paul again.
Paul, Andrew.
And we had that problem all year. Defense can't hold the
Another
force.
inside throw to 15. Back to Andrew. And see if we can find DeMarcus in the end zone. Can't find it. Gonna look dump.
Throwing that.
Oh! And off the
Wow.
hands of two Trinity cutters.
Like 4 hands.
Just can't convert it. And Andres is gonna pick up the disc now.
He could have been 5.
I would not be surprised if Andres goes straight deep shot again because Trinity has yet to show that they can consistently work it down the field.
Camp is open. Just gets it. He said, I'm too open. I'm going to get out that.
Good reset.
That was Jack Pittman on the mark
Good
there.
job, Soren.
Looking for Drace. He's looking for a deep shot. He's going to take it. This one's going up to Andrew Camp. He's going to sky for the score, but he just can't reel it in. Huge D from Holden Soderstrom. He's just going to get a hand on it. And the crowd is getting pumped. Jadron waving him on. Josh going to pick up the disc again for Trinity. And he's going to call a timeout.
It's a tough point.
They're gassed.
Poor Andrew made a cut before he knew the timeout was going to get called. It's okay, that guy has massive legs. I'm sure he's got enough in the tank.
Great D from Trinity there.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm actually going to give an HEB play of the game to Holden Soderstrom. I think that's Soderstrom.
was that the redhead guy?
I think that's HEB play of the game number 5.
Or 5, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good number. No, that's great. You know, if the sideline is smart, they should be calling shooter every time Dre gets the disc, and you have to bite on those deep cuts, because once Dre gets power position, he will huck it, whether it's good for the team or not.
Trinity, of course, coached by Ryan Bigley, who famously played for the Austin double-wide team, national contender team, and also coached the Austin pro team, the Austin Soul.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. I don't know that guy.
Yeah.
Was he from? Did he come from Tough?
He came from Kansas, I believe.
That's not Tough.
Yeah. Don't see him out here tonight. He might have had a prior obligation.
I believe he's at a wedding.
Ah. It's
So
okay. I wouldn't want to see this either. Just kidding.
Both teams looking gassed.
Hope you are.
For all those new to Frisbee, though a timeout
You know, if I'm Trinity here, I think we're doing a good job when we're finding those consistent resets, those nice wheel cuts. I mean, really, just look to work the disc through Paul. And, you know, let your gamers make some plays. Let your gamers make some plays up in the air. And some tighter defense. I mean, these UTSA guys, they are very athletic. So.
Not as athletic as the Trinity guys, I don't think. I think the Trinity guys are more athletic.
Really?
Yeah. UTSA has, like, Nathan and Bun. But other than that,
yeah, Camp's been getting open on almost every
Camp is fast. He actually smoked Shelley at practice several times on Monday.
Really?
Almost unguardable, really. Yeah, we ran an Alamo line against the UTSA O-line to get him ready for this scrim.
Yeah.
And Camp was unguardable.
That guy's on my league team, too.
That's an unbalanced team right there.
Not really.
Yeah. What's y'all's record?
We've won 1 game.
Out of how many?
6.
Ooh, I think that's a leadership problem then. Who's the captains?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Find them. Let them know. They got to step it up.
Timeouts are 70 seconds. Remember, 74.
I like this. Put Ben on Andrew and Nathan on DeMarcus. Those are definitely going to be high-value targets for the offense.
I might switch those matchups, though, just because with a little bit of a hype matchup on Nathan, you know, maybe I want Ben taking that hype matchup.
That's true. Ben.
Paul with the disc now. He's flipped his hat backwards, so you know he means business. He's going to look for an around, and he's going to find Josh, who jumps up and dunks for it.
Great run through D by Soren. Let's get that guy some bookends.
That's tight defense. Yeah, one consistent thing I'm seeing with the Trinity offense is the throws. They're just a little bit fast. Oh, and that's a dope it down moment right there. That's your HEB play of the game, number 6.
He's running up the field. Let's follow that guy, number 92,
Yeah,
Ben
that's
Andrade.
HEB player of the game, Ben Andrade, number 92, with another high release from Andres Rivera. This time it's going to work, though.
Trinity. 4.
Hey, James.
Is that halftime?
James.
I think it's halftime. It's 8:50.
And let's see what
James is done.
Trinity can do to clean up their game in the second half.
How is your NYU?
Like I was saying, I'd like to see their throws with a little bit more touch. You know, they're putting them kind of fast. They're turfing a lot of throws.
Yeah.
It is getting a little bit windy tonight. You can see the banners, the flags, you know, just looking at people's jerseys. I'm not out there, but I would guess it's about a 5 to 10 mile an hour wind.
Yeah, we're sitting nice and comfy up here in the press box.
Yeah, it's nice.
Really is.
It's nice. I would not want to be outside. It's kind of
I hate being outside.
warm, I think. Warm and muggy.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
can tell
83.
these sheets of paper are like wet. I feel like
Yeah.
napkins.
It's gross.
Yeah, no, but great point about how to throw the disc. A month ago, when the team started, Shelly was teaching all the UTSA guys how to throw a frisbee. A lot of them are new. A lot of them are freshmen. The way he taught them was the disc needs to be soft and floaty. It's the cutter's job to run onto it, especially in vert stack. When
This
you're
is so ironic because Jonathan Shellington has never thrown with touch in a day in his life.
yeah, he seems to have this belief that you can laser a huck and then blame your cutters when it goes over their head. I mean, I guess it worked out. We're
I mean, do we
select flight.
believe that? I don't know. Yeah, select flight.
We are select flight.
Hey, what does that mean again?
It means we go to like 2 or 3 tournaments next year.
To get bageled?
Yeah, to get bagel. It's going to cost a lot of money.
Oh, man. Looking forward to that.
Yeah. I have to get a cat sitter. That's going to be more expensive, too.
Oh.
But I'm a select flight player.
Yeah.
I think I might put that on a shirt
Yeah.
or bumper sticker. Put on my Prius. God, that's some big pants energy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
For
Anyway,
those of you at home, select flight, that means top 48 in the nation.
yeah. It's not reflecting the power rankings, though, yet.
No.
It'll be one day.
Yeah. Little
Oh.
dance off by Jonathan Shellington and Ben Andrade. Who do you think is winning? I think is that Soren?
Oh, that's Fusco!
Oh, let's go.
Fusco, the guy who got trucked earlier and called himself off with an injury, but is apparently not injured enough to dance.
Good stuff.
I'd love to see
Hey,
it.
somebody asked Nathan what his workout routine is.
Yeah, that guy has huge arms. I can see them from here.
Oh, he said not today. Don't worry, you can see it on YouTube. Gavin Hart.
A little bit of friendly heckling.
Oh, he's doing it. A man of the people.
That's Sky.
Uh-oh.
Hey, why'd the camera turn off? What are they doing? I just want to describe
Oh,
it.
camera turned off. Sky did a little bit of a gritty.
Oh, there's-
You at home, you did not want to see that. Sky's dance moves are
Atrocious.
I ask you like a doctor would. You know, Sky's dance move on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst dance moves you've ever seen, 10 being
The best dance
the
moves?
best dance move you've ever seen.
Uh,
Where are we putting that?
I've
on the
only
scale?
seen him gritty, and the gritty was a solid 1.5. And so
1.5.
without any other data, I'm going to have to conclude that he is a 1.5 dancer.
Wow.
Can they still hear us when the screen goes to the screensaver?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so.
All right.
What do you think the variance is on that?
Um,
I'm just kidding. I don't know stats.
Fun fact, data science degrees barely teach stats.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's okay, though.
What do they teach about?
They teach us how to, like, program and stuff. But the computer does all the math.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's
okay.
Easy life.
Yeah.
Looks like Marcus is here first. Why don't you come on this right side of me? Welcome to Marcus. Everyone, can we get a round of applause for DeMarcus? All right, we have a list of prepared questions that I totally deviated from for the girls' interviews. Lily is pissed. So, DeMarcus, you had to eat the same food every day. Which food would it be?
Hey, bro, I'm probably having burgers because, like, you know what I'm saying? You got a little everything, you got the greens on top, you know what I'm saying? You got a little lettuce, you know what I'm saying?
Face the fans. Face the fans.
Oh, face the fans. My bad, my bad.
Yeah, give it up.
Yeah.
A burger, because it's the complete meal. Yeah, he's thinking about his health. I like that. All right.
Talk.
What animal
Right.
would best embody your team?
My team, we're a bunch of dogs, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're some dogs.
Oh, the interview. Okay, we are back live. Cameraman told us to fill the empty airtime, and we'll do our best. What do you want to talk about?
So they're doing some interviews. Unfortunately, we can't hear them, but it looks like they're interviewing Andres Rivera right now. He is new to San Antonio. He's been a breakout player. Let's talk a little bit about Andres this season.
Yeah, he came in, I believe, around July.
He what in?
He joined the team around. Dre came to San Antonio around July.
He what to say?
Choose your partners carefully, folks. Anyways, so it's surprising, right? Shelly is a bit of a dictator. Shelly, who runs the club team Alamo here, and it's very unlikely that someone, especially who is not as experienced, like Dre's good, but he's definitely not like someone who can just walk on to a club team. He got recommended by Micah, another player that was here temporarily. And if you ask Shelly why he took Dre, because there's another club team. So we have two. We have Alamo, which is the A team, and San Antonio Warhawks, which is the B team. And Warhawks takes everyone. They're a developmental team. Dre could have easily gone there. But I think what stood out to Shelly was an attribute that he calls coachability. Basically, how well can a player take in feedback from a better player and implement it? And what he saw in Dre was that that guy got better the same day he came to his first practice, and he's only been getting better since.
Huge shout out, huge kudos.
Yeah, it's good coaching, but it's really all Dre. He learns quick. He was not throwing these throws a few months ago. I remember playing with him. He was mostly just like a D-line defender, bench warmer. But the guy could easily handle next year if he wanted to. Obviously, still make some mistakes. You know, we saw that really ugly dish.
I mean, I think he's always had the throws. Just seeing him throw around, but you know, really handling is 20% how good your throws are, and 80% of your decision making.
Yeah, you can talk more about handling than I can since you're a handler. I think he definitely should be a handler. I don't think he's fast enough to be a cutter. So what do you think?
I think he's actually pretty fast, and he's pretty good in the air, which was like one of the things that I guess surprised me. Like Andres is just like a very well-rounded player. So you know, you can definitely coach that guy into like whatever sort of player you want, cutter, handler, whatever.
Absolutely.
DeMarcus was interviewed for the Trinity squad. Unfortunately, we don't know as much about him. All we have is, again, that his real name is Seth and that he's got that dog in him.
Definitely shown it today.
Yeah, we saw a great layout grab earlier in the game. And let's just run through some of these fun facts about these players. Jack Pittman is made of glass. Nick Stepanovic, his brother is the captain of Stonewall, which is Baylor's men's team.
I remember playing against Stonewall back when I was in college.
Yeah,
they were pretty good.
They're all right. John Ferretti, tall brown-haired guy, not related to the car brand.
Oh, it's not even close.
Daniel Chapa, not related to Chapa.
That would make sense. I don't think Chopper's her real name. So.
It is.
No way.
Yeah.
Is it her real name? Oh.
Right there.
Wow, I'm wrong. I didn't know that was a last name. That's why.
Paul Jackson is a freshman.
No way.
Nicholas Chen is a freshman. A lot of freshmen on this Trinity team, which is cool to see. I mean,
I think there's a lot of freshmen on both teams. UTSA didn't specify it in their player sheets, but yeah, a lot of them are new. I remember seeing them show up on the first day. They were absolutely terrible, and they look so much better. And it's all credit to the work they're putting in.
Credit to the people that are really helping out the the terrible coach that they have. I mean, we've got here a certain Jacob Rosen's been going out to help out with the practices, and a certain Jenny Lee's been going out to help out with some of the practices.
Yeah, we have club players. Some of the club players are still on UTSA. They're still going to college. But yeah,
I think we're having an overall positive impact, or
I think so.
Impact.
Iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you go there and just throw on the sidelines for 2 hours, do you think they get better?
Yeah. I think seeing greatness lights a fire in you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I'm there.
Do they ever see Jenny throw and be like, oh, how do I throw like that? And then they see you throw and they're like, I'm not going to ask him.
Maybe. Jenny throws better than most of them still. So
Oh, man.
they should find someone that's not them to look up to. But yeah, I mean, I heard last year their coach was so toxic that several people quit.
Was it Jonathan Shellington last year?
I think it was.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Who quit? Do you know?
Names are lost to the history books. They'll never be. Huh?
Someone quit already, right? Is that guy's name?
Oh, but that was his fault. That's not Shelly's fault.
Oh, man.
Somebody
Somebody quit already is what was said off mic. Hate to
Yeah.
see that.
But that wasn't Shellington's fault.
Some shout-outs to the rest of the freshmen on Trinity. Joe Mattingly. Our notes say that he's a shorter guy with long hair.
Short King.
Hey, man. We love our short kings. Nathan Ashworth. He's a tall, blonde kid, freshman. Don't let him call you kid.
I think they wrote, or you think the captains wrote these? I think the captains wrote them. I don't think someone would willingly describe
I feel
themselves
like
as
you don't think
freshman
they wrote
dash tall blonde
You don't
kid.
think they wrote these themselves?
I'm going to say no. I hope not.
Sam Crockett, freshman, tall, lanky guy with curly hair. Fun fact, he's related to Davy Crockett.
In all likelihood. That's a great last name to have.
Yeah.
I'd strut that around.
UTSA, Ben, big man run fast, Unga Bunga defense, a la mode, Shelly clone. Okay, sure, why not?
Hoping he takes all the good and leaves the bad.
Andrew Camp, he's president of the club. Sam Cordy, he's a tall blonde hair. And his nickname is Playboy.
He has a nose piercing, fun fact. It's impossible to see from the camera, but he definitely looks his nickname.
He wore a Playboy shirt to practice like 3 weeks in a row last year. Is what do you think he washed it?
God, I hope so. Otherwise, his nickname would not be Playboy, and it'd probably be something else.
Josh Silva, our notes say that he is the only POC on the team, LOL.
That's not true. We have a guy named Anish Potts.
And a guy named Ben Andrade. That's okay, though. Philip Krupa looks like a short Ben. Oh, and the pull has gone off.
Yeah, Phil is the one in the Warhawks jersey. I don't know how he got that.
UTSA pulling to Trinity. Paul's going to center it to Jadron. Paul clearing again to the break side. Jadron with a big huck.
I did not know.
Looking
he
for
could throw
Josh.
that. Please.
Josh is going to find that, and that's a score coming straight out of half. Way to bring the energy, Trinity. Let's go. Let's game.
You know, it always makes me nervous when I can't see the stack and frame, but I guess Jadron has an arm.
That's a really, really deep vert stack. But look, when you've got the downwind, you want to be taking shots, and Jadron took that shot exactly the way he needed to. Nice, high OI. Let it flatten out. Let it slow down in the end zone and give Josh a chance to make that play, and he absolutely does. They're going to roll the line. They're running it right back. You viewers at home, if you could Grubhub us a thing or two in the commentator's booth, we're a little hungry.
It's been a long night.
Yeah. They don't feed us.
They don't. I've never talked this much in my life.
We're like prisoners.
Yeah. That's one way to describe it.
This is jail.
Jail with AC.
Yeah. I'll take it.
It's a great pool. It's almost a 60-yard pool.
Phillips going to center it to Drace now. Hostek, immediate deep cut. Going to get looked off. Finds Ben.
Right to
Wide
Camp.
open under Andrew Camp. DeMarcus, find that dog and you play some defense.
Yeah, but you can't poach off like that. There's no
Looking
reason.
for Ben on the upline. He makes the Shelley cut. He's going to find Trace on this under, but Trace, oh my gosh. That is not quite the look.
Would that be considered an S cut?
I don't know if I'm calling that any good cut. I think you got to lock in with your dump handler there.
Yeah, it's hard. He stayed on that 1/3 of the field. It's a hard throw to make.
Yeah, when you get stuck on the trap sideline, you really want to be looking to center the disc. Let's see if Paul can work any magic now. He's got Josh in the backfield with him. First cut coming from James. Gonna get looked off. Paul looking to swing to Josh. Nice big 39-yard swing. He's gonna find Jadron downfield. To Andrew with a huge grab. That's a captain grab. Back to Jadron. I'd like to see that throw go back off to Josh, but he's gonna find Paul instead. Just like we talked about, we want to work it through this guy. He's going to swing it back to Jadron. James cuts across, doesn't find it. He's going to find...
Is that the guy made of glass?
Jack Pittman, who's made of glass, and...
So you don't want glass throwing a Frisbee.
Yeah. Yeah, that's unlucky.
I think there's a call in the field, though. This may go back.
There may be a foul in the throw. He's shaking his hand out like he got hit.
I think he did.
Seeing some really good offense from Trinity here. I'd really like to see them bring it back.
Good job, Tushi.
Let's see if Jack can string together another possession. Disc is going to be tapped in. Paul back in the dump space. DeMarcus is going to clear away.
Same throw.
But Jack is going to throw that right to Ben. Huge fake from Ben. He's going to find Andrew Camp. Camp is going to find 15, is going to find Phillip. And Phillip is going to take a huge throw. Throws a bullet to Andres. Andres pivots for the backhand. Ben streaking
Look
deep.
at that separation.
Finds Camp on the break side. Ben comes right back under for a huge gainer. Ben looking to the end zone now. Doesn't find anything. Now he's looking for Ethan. He's going to find him on the booty cut. Looking to continue break side, but he doesn't find anything. He's going to keep the disc in the middle of the field. Look for Ben. Ben's cutting up line. And Ben with the layout here. Can't quite reel it in. He's not happy about that one. He throws his hat a good 15 yards, puts a big mark on Paul, and Paul now looking to dump immediately. Doesn't see anything develop up line. Jadron doesn't get open. He's going to look for DeMarcus. Gets foot blocked. DeMarcus is going to find the disc. Jadron eats dirt. He's going to find James. James is going to find Jack. Jack looking for Andrew. Andrew clears out of there. He's not open. Another laser thrown to Paul, and he can't quite reel it in.
That's tough. They were moving it so well.
Trinity looking a lot better this half, though. Let's see if they can get another chance to hold or break. I don't know. I can't remember anymore. It's been a long point. Drace
Yeah, I don't remember.
with the throw to this guy. The throw to that guy.
Ben's huge.
And that's another HEB Ben play of the game.
I don't think they were actually ready for that throw.
Oh, Kame! Oh, we don't get the replay.
Come on, cameraman.
That's a big throw. Who threw that?
Can we get a replay?
We just got the replay.
Was it Camp?
It was not Camp. I think he, guy in Kame. Ah, yes. Ah. Oh, and he uses up all his energy. Thank you. Shout out to the cameraman tonight, doing a fantastic job. Love that replay.
Let's hope Ben doesn't forget his hat on that far side of the field. Actually, let's hope he does. That thing's disgusting. Hasn't been washed in years,
No.
and he wears it
Yeah.
every point, and it flies off every
He asked us. You guys wash your hats?
Yeah. Completely serious. Most disgusted I've ever
man.
been in my entire life.
And you've seen some stuff.
Yeah. There's body pillows I'd rather touch more than that hat.
Oh, man. This looks like a rookie line out there with Andrew Camp leading it.
Yeah, it's a big rookie line. But oh my God, look at those biceps.
Yes.
Nothing
yes.
rookie about that.
Yes. Chat, put it. Comment below. You think he's natty or not?
Natural.
A little kick on the pull. It's not exactly legal, but
Chenner
we'll let
Rue.
it slide.
That's bad spirit.
Trinity, immediate deep shot right
That's
to Andrew
the
Camp. I'm feeling
second-
deja vu here.
Second time, Camp is just
Camp, do it
stuffed
again.
a
Do the
deep
thing where you
shot.
ask for a new Frisbee. Nathan in the backfield. Camp doesn't look at him. He's going to find. Is this who is this? Oh,
Wow.
doesn't matter. You will remain unnamed. We will not call you out. That was a terrible throw.
I think his name is Josh Silva.
You think his name is Josh?
I hope so.
You better hope so.
'Cause the other one I could be him was he said it was a Ben clone, and Josh is
Another big shot. Huge 30-yard under. And this is just an interesting pivot and choice of throw.
ooh, headband, hangs his head.
Andrew Camp going to pick up the disc again for the rookie line. He was demoted for rookie after getting cut and just he's going to find Nathan. Looking for Andrew Camp again up line. Let's play some defense, yeah? Nice shot to the end zone. Not quite. Just shy. He's being called out of
I
bounds.
think he was out of bounds. Looked like his foot was on the line. I think that's a good call.
Jonathan Shellington probably saying something about best perspective on the sideline.
It's important to articulate the call.
Yeah. No guy I'd rather have in my ear.
Yeah, true. Come on, boys, let's wrap it up. 15 seconds.
Score is, I believe, 5-8. UTSA leads. Really, you don't want to be burning time here. Yeah, down a few breaks. Really want to be scoring as quickly as you can, although, of course, possession comes before scoring opportunities. Looks like the disc is going to go back.
Way to talk it out. It's good.
Good cheating on display from UTSA there.
That guy was right in that line like a cowboy.
As
There's a G-rated metaphor
Okay.
for y'all.
All right, as Camp is going to, oh, he says, wait, don't tap it in yet. I'm not ready.
It's an experienced player.
Yeah. There we go, Camp tapping it in. Nathan coming for side, but he's already looking dump, and now Camp is going to put up a prayer. That's going to work.
Way to go, Playboy.
Playboy reels that one in and just throws it right away.
I take that back.
Playboy, save this replay and show it to your family.
Unless they're paying for your
Another
college.
immediate deep shot off the wrong foot. That's a travel and a half, but it's going to work.
Taking
If you
foul.
can't tell what foot was your pivot foot, you can't really be called for a travel. A little lefty pass up the line of James. Let's see if James can punch it in. He's going to throw it up line to J-Drawn number 2.
Wait, that's not J-Drawn.
No, it's not, but he's wearing his number. He's going to
Oh,
find
that's-
James right outside the end zone. He makes a pitiful attempt to jump it in. Looked like he fell over.
Hey, reset.
Let's see if he can break the mark here. He's looking for the score. He's greedy, and he's going to
Wow.
work.
That was all luck. Don't celebrate.
Let's
after that.
go. Love that.
Force it in.
And that's an HEB just like we drew it up moment. Number 27. Let's go, Jake. Let's go, Jake. Mr. and Mrs. Riddenbaugh, if you're watching from home.
Son's a winner.
He's playing a real real game. He's playing real sport. He's playing a real sport.
Remind ourselves sometimes a real sport.
What is that on his hands?
He was wearing elbow sleeves, and now that he scored, he doesn't need his hands anymore, I guess.
Oh. Did y'all buy that for him? They're very cool.
Shout out to our parents.
Shout out to our parents. Shout out to all the parents in the stream tonight
And in the stands.
and in the stands.
Did not think we would get this many people to show up. I'm be honest.
Of course, none of this would be possible without you or our wonderful sponsor, HEB.
Here, everything's better.
Score is now 6-8. Trinity needs 2 breaks to tie, 3 breaks to win. I'm rooting for the underdogs here. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm obviously pretty biased to UTSA. I know them better, but
You gotta hope to see them humbled a little bit.
Yeah, I think some of the guys can get a little too big for their britches.
That's what I'm saying.
Just like their captain.
Oh yeah.
And
Big pull from Andrew.
they did not play perfect this game. They have a lot to learn.
And
so.
they throw it right to right to Jonathan Shellington, who catches the disc and then throws it at the sideline. That's illegal for those of you watching at home. I believe he has to take it a yard from the sideline.
Oh, like you have to drop it like out of bounds.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, or something like that. I don't know.
Get that guy a rule book.
Yeah, we've got number 1 on the mark. That is not James, though. Andres is going to go straight deep shot. Ben can't quite reel it in.
9 out of 10 times he catches that.
Yeah, but that's good pressure by Jack Pittman. Made a glass, but got that D. And let's see if Josh can start gaming. And he's going to search through the cobwebs for that Frisbee and bring it up. Let's see if Ben can get this back on the mark. We've got Jadron back. Phillip on Jadron.
I want y'all to
He's gonna
watch.
tap it in. Looks like a flat mark from UTSA. Trinity cutters, if you're watching this film,
Wow.
you need to be flaring out your cuts more, and that's why. But he gets the hand block in. Was that a hand block?
No,
hand block,
it was
right?
the
No?
cutter defender. Dude, it was just way too floaty.
Drace is picking it up on the end zone line, and oh, Ben.
Wow.
Oh,
Never mind.
Ben. That's a crazy break throw, but Ben just can't hold on to it. Josh has got a cutter going deep. He's coming back under now. He's looking foreside, but just off the ground, and he can't reel that in. Unfortunate for Maxwell Wu. Any better of a throw, and he reels that one in, I think. But Ethan's going to pick up the disc now for UTSA.
Great early cut by Ben.
They're looking to score again, and Andrew Camp, as always, wide open. Jack Pittman beat to the foreside cone again. This is not the way you want to be recognized, my guy.
And that was made possible by Ben cutting early and clearing early,
That's
making
true.
space for his number 2 in the stack.
That was
So,
made possible by Ben. And this stream made possible by HEB.
This makes me want to go to HEB.
Yeah?
Not only because I'm hungry.
What do they have at HEB?
Everything?
Oh, they have everything.
I've never been disappointed at HEB.
You know, my cat only eats Fancy Feast wet food, but the only other food she'll eat is that HEB Heritage Ranch brand.
Really?
Yeah.
My cats won't touch that stuff. That's because they're spoiled as heck.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. What's the phrase? Don't buy cats, rescue them, or something. Absolutely true.
Yeah.
I made a huge life-changing mistake.
Well, your third cat was adopted.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, he's cool.
He's the only good one.
Yeah.
We got 7 cool cats down down here on UTSA's D-line. Looks like Phillip with the pull and a handful of rookies.
Yeah, man. Fun fact about Phillip. This guy came in. We actually had to teach him how to throw less hard.
Oh,
He only
wow.
knew how to throw like 30-yard lasers. And
Hey, I've been there.
Yeah.
Look where I am now.
Yeah. Select flight.
Big roller pull. Jadron's going to pick it up.
I think you can get a few more yards. I don't like the way the guy's hanging back. What is he afraid of?
We've
They're
got a
not-
deep stack, though, and a great run-through catch by Josh. I think it's been made pretty clear tonight that Josh is a gamer. Oh, and another throw. Nice cut by Holden.
Hey, no around. What are you doing?
Gonna look for Josh.
That's a terrible
Activates
mark.
Josh. Josh needs to cut, but Jadron's gonna go for it. He's gonna put it up, and that's James Crosno coming down with it for the score. Huge cut. Let's go, James. Let's see this again. Jadron's gonna put it up. Big OI throw, and wow, James just torched Nathan, the guy with the big biceps. Those aren't helping too much
Nope.
tonight.
I want to make a quick note. Orange cleats, when he was marking, you could see how he was tottering over his right foot. That is absolutely not how you need to mark. You want to watch a good mark? Watch Ben. He's always moving, but he's balanced over his
You want to
feet.
be balanced.
Yeah, orange
Big
orange
wide
cleats.
mark, stay balanced.
There is no way he can deny that around throw because he's just going to fall over himself. You need to move your body.
Trinity bringing it back now. 7-9.
There's still 2 breaks down there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They've
Jonathan Shellington saying some dumb stuff, probably.
Probably.
Not a lot of smart stuff comes out of that guy's mouth.
Very few gems.
Yeah.
Remember, whenever Shelly gets his camera time, don't forget to boo him, please.
Beautiful night to play some Frisbee. I'd love to play a game under the lights like this.
Yeah, I heard night Frisbee, it just has a different feel to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too bad there are no good fields in San Antonio,
My goodness.
and there are even less lights. So.
And Trinity is offsides, but nobody's going to call it. Disc is going to be centered to Andres, who finds Phillip wide open. Andrew's going to close it out. And Phillip's going to find Andrew Camp. Again, always open to Ben now. Ben's got an upline look to Andres, who just tight window. But a great bid by Paul on the mark to put some pressure on that throw, and probably what caused that turnover.
Yeah. Dre has that throw. He just missed it. But I want to note something important. The reason he got power position is because he took that very skinny inside reset. And that's always available if you don't stop it, and it's going to give good handlers power position. Look at that mark. That
Josh
guy
is picking it up,
active.
but he's against the best mark on the team. He's going to break it. Paul coming through, a little bit of contact. I'd like to see that cut a little bit further from the stack, a little bit wider to prevent any collisions like that from happening. Good thing that Paul looks like he's okay.
That brings the score. UTSA 10.
I don't think DeMarcus has been playing great defense. He's taller and faster than most guys on the field, and I don't even know what that is. SEALs? Yeah. That's what I would call this group of young men, Navy SEALs. Yeah, I think he could be a lot tighter on his guy.
Yeah.
I don't think Camp is 10 yards of separation faster.
I like guys
than him.
being really tight.
It's just better for everyone. Trinity needs 3 breaks to win, and they are not going to break with defense like that. Especially that transition O. They've already seen how Camp is just going to stuff everything that comes near him when he's guarding the front of the stack at the number 1. And their cutters are not adjusting, and their throws are not adjusting. And so he's just going to poach D stuff.
UTSA with another rookie line. Score is 7-10 UTSA. Looks like we received a donation. Thank you for the sub, HEB. Want to thank our sponsor, HEB, again.
Thanks for the super chat.
Jadron's going to pick it up, send it to Paul. Cutting from the front of the stack, immediate deep shot. That's a pretty throw.
Wow.
Not pretty enough. Andrew makes a huge bid for it, but can't quite come up with the disc.
We talked about those laser hooks in the last game.
Yeah.
They're not cutter friendly. Andrew's fast, but that's a hard ask for him.
With a little bit of a downwind, I mean, you really just want to put it high, let your cutter run onto it. Like I think we saw earlier this game, but just not going to work out this time. Paul's going to have to get it back now. Against the rookie line, though, disc was tapped in twice. I don't know if that's standard. Huge layup block from, I think, one of the freshmen on Trinity, and Paul's going to have the disc on the goal line now. He's calling somebody back for him. Jadron's going to cut to the four-side cone. He's left his defender in the dust.
Jadron, get
He's
out
not
of the
looked at
space.
it.
Oh, my God.
Paul now pivoting for the backhand. Looking four-side. He's going to find Andrew. Andrew threw some contact. He's going to reel it in. Pivoting backhand, pivoting flicks. Finding Paul again now on the break side throw. He's going to find Jadron, and Jadron,
nice reset.
He's going to work it to Paul again. And Paul's going to find Andrew for a really nice throw. And Trinity, you got to be hyped about that. Layout D to some really nice handler movement, and Trinity's going to bring it back 8-10.
That's great. It's crazy what resetting early can do for you.
Yeah, yeah. That is wow. That's a nice throw.
Big brain by Jadron, and yeah, beautiful OI.
Made up for the huck.
Yeah.
Made up for the huck. I mean,
Is that Ben's hat on the field?
it's always.
Out of frame, but oh no,
Always.
it's Trinity guy. All right, never mind. Sorry, Ben. Don't mean to call you
You
out.
gotta imagine these Trinity guys are tired. UTSA guy is getting some rest on the sideline. Their bench goes a little bit deeper, able to run some of these rookie points, and their club guys are very conditioned. You gotta imagine, and you know, as you get more tired, you're just gonna keep making more and more mistakes. So let's see if these Trinity guys can battle it out. Let's take a look at this Trinity D line. Some unfamiliar faces. This might be a rookie line as well, but looking at UTSA's O-line out there, they do not look friendly.
That's a vet line.
That's a vet line. We got Ben out there. Got Drace.
Is Ben? I don't think Ben's out
Camp. Yeah, I think Ben is number 5 over there. Got Phillip out there. Ethan.
there. Oh, you're right.
Looks like a strong UTSA O-line.
They really want to punch this hold in,
Yeah.
and they're gonna get a
Not
gift.
sure I like these matchups. Huge roller pull from Trinity, actually. Turns out to be a pretty strong pull. Ethan's going to center it to Andres. He's going to find a huge under to Ben, who's reeling it in with another HEB layout. He's looking downfield, doesn't find anything. He's going to find Ethan on a nice swing. See if he can find Ben again. Ben looking downfield now. He's got Andres if he wants him, but Andres is going to need to clear. He took that one in a little bit too close. He's going to find Ethan on the up line. Ethan's got Camp in the deep space. He's going to find Andres on the under. And that's 1 cut to the 4-side cone. That's 2, but Andres is going to opt break side. Breaking the mark. And I mean, as a defender, you really don't have much of a chance at that.
Look at the way Dre steps out on this throw. That's the only way you can make that.
That's a pretty throw.
Great air bounce, too. Just enough to get it off the grass.
And that guy is going to start flying.
His air bounces used to be so bad.
Yeah.
They really got really good.
Air bounces in Frisbee look cool, not very functional at first, but when you get to a little bit of a higher level, they can have some utility. They're kind of risky downwind, but if you can execute them well, you know, get a little bit of speed in the first phase of your disc's parabola, trajectory, whatever the word is, trajectory, and then it'll slow down and just sit in your receiver's hands. Looks like a bit of a rookie line out again.
Yeah, and this is what Shelley likes to run. He likes to cycle a lot of people through D-line after finding out that running the same D-line over and over again doesn't work. But once he figured it out, look how many new faces are coming on D-line. It's getting these players reps. It's getting fresh legs on the fields, and that's what's making it so challenging for Trinity to hold.
I love it a lot. Yeah, these guys are fresh, and all 6 of them are offsides.
They're too fresh.
And Trinity is going to center the disc. James centering into Jadron now. 1 cut break side. Jadron's going to hook it immediately into the front of the stack again. Dre's picking up the disc now. He's going to find a nice inside shot. Let's see if UTSA can convert this break. Drace to the break side.
Got orange cleats.
Got a few cuts.
Oh, that is not a good end
Coming
zone stack.
side, and Drace has been absolutely stranded with a nice shot to the break side, but it just can't be reeled in.
That's a hard catch.
That's a hard catch.
Fusco's a freshman, a lot to learn. He had a play on it, though.
Is he related to Cusco?
Maybe. Good question.
Jadron's going to pick up the disc now for Trinity.
Let's hope he learned something from last point. And look, Dre knows. Look how he's poaching off the front of the stack.
Yeah.
The front of the stack has not been cutting.
If you're the front of the stack, you really got to look to be active here. Oh, he's going to find Josh, and now front of the stack guy, he's left Dre in the dust, but they're not going to be able to find him. To Marcus. To James. Oh.
Looks like it's out of bounds. Good call, Fusco. Let him know. Wave those hands.
I would contest this call personally.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Just out of spite.
Just kidding. Andres picking up the
It's good
disc now.
spirit. Telling the
That's
team to
holding
get
on
down
the
there
mark.
because he is all alone in the stack is 50 yards deep. That is
And
not how you
Andres
set a
does
host stack.
not have a dump. He's going to find a nice inside air bounce backhand, but it bounces just a little bit too high. James now picking up the disc. See if he can punch in this hold. He's looking for J-Dron, but he's going to snipe Holden instead, who's able to reel it in. A little butt bump.
That's cute. But we see the problems here with the air bounce.
Oh, my goodness. This is a rocket. Holden, way to come down with this. Boom. Took him down like a sniper.
Yeah. That throw by Dre should not have air bounced. It should have been a laser, chest to chest, as we like to say.
Yeah, we said we talked. Well, I don't know about a laser, but
Not an air bounce, I think. A
yeah,
straight.
just a straight
Yeah,
throw,
straight
chest
throw.
to chest.
Yeah. But also, he was left on island. That stack, nobody got set up. I don't know what they were doing. There's picking their fingernails or something downfield. The stack
Yeah.
was 40 yards deep.
Got
He
to
had
keep
no
those
dump.
clean.
Not during game time.
Let's go, DeMarcus. Hype up the crowd. Let's go.
Guys, more energy hyping up the crowd than he does playing defense. Wild.
And the score is 9-11.
Heard some devastating news just now. Might have to take a sabbatical.
The Astros won, and the Mariners lost.
Tragic. Really
Big pull from Andrew.
It's a great pull. Catch that if you're not afraid. Oh, it's out of bounds.
Yeah, it looks like it's out of bounds.
Good eye, Phil.
Wow, we didn't bench Drace after that air bounce.
No, I don't think you can bench him. To be fair, he was leading an entirely rookie line. That's tough.
Yeah.
And you know we saw what happened. But
He's going to take it in at the brick, and Paul's going to tap him in.
wow.
Force backhands, hug backhands, as they always say. And I like this camp matchup. Oh, but Josh is just able to get a hand in there, it looks like, and Camp is going to drop it one way or the other.
It's great D. Camp is fast.
Yeah, I mean, way to make that play. That is not easy, but Josh Gammon, as we talked about before, he's a big gamer boy.
He games.
Let's see if he can make something happen now. Trinity with the chance to break. No cuts from the stack. A little bit of a questionable throw to Paul. Paul's going to give it and go.
I like their continuation cuts. It seems like everyone's.
These are quite well timed. I mean, that's what they're drilling really with that double wide cutting drill.
It's true. They got a pick.
Call downfield. Drace is going to catch up to Paul. Trinity trapped on the sideline now. Looks like they're coming in on 6.
And the camera died. That sucks.
Oh, the monitor died, but the stream is still going, I think.
You want to turn it off, turn it back on?
stall call and acknowledged.
It's okay. Play has not resumed yet.
We're live.
And it was a turn. So UTSA regains possession of the disc for some reason. I'm not really sure. And we have Dre picking up for UTSA on the left sideline, or the close sideline.
Drace with a nice inside throw. And another air
Nice
bounce.
Tucci,
Gonna find
straight
Drace
to Dre.
again
Unguarded.
for another UTSA score. It's going to bring it 9-12.
UTSA 12. Trinity 9.
With the game coming to an end, we have about 6 more minutes left of regulation time. Final time to get your raffle tickets in. Go and buy a spot in that raffle. Win a chance to get this great HEB loot bag. And I think we're mostly out of concessions, but if you're really dying, these last 20 minutes have been agony, trying not to eat before dinner, you can always satiate your appetite with some chips.
UTSA looking like they're going to put out another
Thank you, HEB.
rookie line. Oh, with big boy Ben Andrade out there. Let's see a big pull.
impressive. Not impressive.
Centering it to Jadron. Immediate give, go, look from James.
Go, DeMarcus.
He's going to look for DeMarcus, but, oh, that's a
Great
huge
D
D
by
from Nathan.
Wow, that's what happens when you don't run full speed. And Nathan does. Way to eat that contact, too.
Yeah, for real.
Tough guy.
We got him where we want him, boys.
Ben picking up. That host stack, again, is too deep. That's 25 yards.
Yeah, you really want that sack about 15 yards out. DeMarcus with a nice poach in the lane. He's going to stop an option, and Ben's going to have to punt it.
That's on his cutters. Good job, Shelley.
And Shelley drops that. It's an extra turnover, I believe. Great poach in the lane there by DeMarcus to really stop the option. I'm giving that D to DeMarcus. Jadron looking for cuts. Nobody going. He doesn't have a dump either.
Disc is live.
Jadron is going to need to punt this one. Oh, but James with a nice snag, and he's going to put it.
Oh, I think
Let's
the
see
wind
if
took that
68
one.
can make a play, and that looks like a foul and a half.
Yeah, I don't think he was able to make a play on that without getting through the back of that Trinity
Well, it
guy.
looked like he caught it, and it got knocked out, and he was definitely in bounds.
I would call that Mr. Trinity guy.
This has got to be a foul. I mean, unless he dropped it
Look at
either
that
way,
wind.
but, I mean, look at the way that he toes the
No,
line.
that's- Guy got his head and arms swiped.
Yeah, it's not allowed. So we'll see how this play is resolved. I'd really like to see this be Trinity disc. And it looks like it will be on the goal line, I believe. Jonathan Shellington there to explain the rules.
Unnecessarily extended discussion.
Yeah. Yeah. Jonathan Shellington out there really just trying to run down the clock while UTSA is still up. 10-13, 9-13.
Fun fact about Shelley, he ran an entire field down just to discuss a call in a game.
That's awesome.
That's something.
Oh, and a lefty to not the intended receiver, but he's hyped. Get excited.
Spike it. It's a happy accident by Trinity.
Oh, my
Great
man.
handler
You can
D
just
by
see
Ben.
that he was not even looking. Oh, celebrate that young man.
He's still holding the disc. You don't
Let's
want, you don't
go.
want to give it up. That's his disc.
Let's go.
2 minutes.
That's the score. Axe move. 10-12.
Score is now 10-12.
UTSA.
Still down 2 breaks, but plenty of game left to play for Trinity. And this is an exciting game.
I actually think there's only about 10 minutes, a little over 10 minutes left in the game.
That's not Belisario.
Andrew out there with Paul. Holden. Jadron. And I want to say Josh. Yeah, Josh.
There's a lot of Joshes.
Who's 15? And Jack Pittman
It's
out
last
there
guy.
again. Yeah. Rip of a pull from Andrew. Let's see if it lands in bounds. It did.
Get down there. Use that pool.
Phillip with a high
Wow.
throw, and that's going to get cleaned up.
That's what a good pool duty is.
Oh, my. Oh, and that's caught by Jack Pittman, and that is a huge, almost Callahan. Looks like there's going to be a call on the field, but we see this centering pass just go a little bit high. I think Andres is going to call a foul on that by Jadron, but it doesn't look like it would have mattered. Camp is going to mack it to Jack, and that's going to be a goal for Trinity. Looks like they're still confused, but Ben explaining some of the rules. Can't imagine what he's talking about. That's a
Marcus
pretty cut
holding
and
Shelley
dry.
back on the sideline.
Love to see that.
Yeah. If it's a foul on, Drake calls a foul, play stops, and it
Yeah,
goes back.
but I mean, as So I believe the way that this would be resolved is that if Dre calls a foul and it's a legitimate foul, but it doesn't affect the outcome of the play, the disc stays with Trinity, but play stops and comes in on 0.
Yeah, I mean it did affect the outcome. Like I think his case. Okay,
Like
I think
Drace, like no way Drace would have had a play on the disc, because for him to make a second effort, he would have had to go through the guy who caught it, because the guy who caught it, like he was just right there waiting for it.
And Trinity punches it in. A little less cool than the first time, but
Yeah,
they
huge
earned that break.
layout from Andrew.
And that all started with the pool. That's Andrew's point.
Yeah,
That's his pool.
really,
Score.
really. Shout out to Captain Andrew. Wish we had some last names so we could get some. Oh, nasty break throw too. Didn't see that one first time around, but Paul almost getting down onto the splits to sneak that one by his mark. And that's going to bring it 11-12. Trinity, if they can break here, they can tie it up.
We see lines tightening up now for UTSA. Pretty much an all-vet line with a few newer guys.
Same can be said of Trinity, though. You've got Andrew out there again. Paul, looks like we're a little zoomed out here, but it looks like that's Jack. Jadron. I think that's Holden. And Josh.
Okay, so we just got a call from the announcer. It is a game to 13 because of time limitations. So it is 11-12. UTSA is leading. If they hold here, the game is over.
That's game point for, UTSA. And with the vet line out there, this is going to be a tough one for Trinity, as we see 2 Trinity players offsides again, but another huge pull from Andrew.
Wow.
And
He
Ethan
touched
is
it.
scared to catch that. Great coverage on the pull. Paul on the mark now on Drace. He's going to look for Ben. Can't find him. Looking for a rookie now. Goes up line. Tightly marked.
Tucci reset.
Tight mark by Josh. Looking for Ethan. Ethan's covered. Ben behind. Jadron on the mark now. Andrew Camp downfield. We're swinging it to the break side. Looking for Phillip. Looking for Drace now. It's a high throw. Got a deep shot for the game on Drace. Throws it right into the defender, and who is that but...
Dre cannot help himself.
Oh, my goodness. I want to say that's Holden. Oh, no, I think that was Jack. But Josh is going to pick up the disc now. Little bit of a deep stack from Trinity. Andres poached off a little bit, and he's going to get punished for it. Paul shooting deep. Huge throw. Looking for Jack. Oh, and he just can't reel it in. Tight pressure by Camp.
Throw was a bit deep. That's
The
tough.
throw was a bit deep. Still going downwind, right to left, and you can see he tried to put it a little bit higher that time, but it got eaten up.
I wish y'all could
Pushed
see
out the
this.
back.
Wish y'all could see the fans here. Most of them are up on their feet. All the Trinity girls up on their feet. All the Bear guys, or San Antonio guys in general. I guess they're all cheering on their teams.
This is it. This is the whole enchilada if UTSA scores.
We're good.
Drace tapping the disc back in. He finds it under the 4 side. He's going to strike. Tightly defended again. Jadron on the mark. Let's see if he can trap him. Looking for Ethan. Backwards throw.
Nice.
Andrew Camp now upfield.
Get that stack.
Drace coming under again. All down the 4 side sideline. And he's got another deep shot. He's going to take it. Big shot to Ben. That's going to work. Ben just 15 yards outside the end zone now. He's pivoting around.
Dre, come under.
Drace cuts upfield, cuts back, gets it back. Ben clears. Shot to Ben. And that's going to be the game. He toes the non-existent line and lays down. That's Ben Andrade for you. That's Giga Chad, as we call him. And ladies and gentlemen and NBs in the chat, that's going to be the game. That's going to be the game. And you
Great
can
game.
see them line it up, and that's the end of the inaugural Alamo City Showdown. And UTSA takes it over Trinity, 13-11. Jonathan Shellington in the GG line. Don't really know what he's doing there. Flick too. Poor guy.
He'll be back.
honestly a really, really great game
Yeah.
by Trinity, and I mean, oh, so close, decided by inches. I mean, if that last deep shot,
We would have gone
To
to
Jack.
UP. He had separation. I think he was there.
that separation, and that's just, oh, that's a heartbreaker.
Yeah, but great by Camp. Camp is super fast. He made
Yeah.
up that ground, and he contested that real well. Any thoughts on the game? Takeaways for the teams that they need to start working on Monday come practice time again?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, Trinity, I think did a good job of punishing those poaches whenever they noticed them, but I mean, Vertstack is just really vulnerable to poaches, and that's going to happen especially when your cuts are coming so close to the stack. They really need to use the lateral space. They need to use the width of the field more because, I mean, they were cutting so close to the stack, there were even a few collisions. So, you know, bring those cuts out a little bit wider, clean up the resets. I think you do a little bit more four-line drill, you know, practice keeping possession of the disc.
Yeah.
And like you were saying earlier, I mean, the throws, they need to be a little softer.
Yeah, those are putting a lot of pressure on your cutters. They're running 20 miles an hour at a disc that's coming 20 miles an hour, and that's tough.
Is that 40?
Sure, I think that's how the physics works.
What do you think about Trinity?
I mean, I don't know. God, they look like my college team, where we would just like
Hell yeah.
monkey brain run vert stack no matter what was happening. But they didn't adjust. Their throwers, I think it's on the sideline, it's on the leadership to, like, when they're taking breaks in between points and during halftime, like, someone needs to bring these things up. Like, hey, we're not catching as many as we should. Why are we not catching them? Maybe the throws are too fast. Maybe we're super cloggy and it's getting poached. But the vert stack was not running as clean as it could have.
Yeah.
What about UTSA? What do we got for them? They have practice 7 p.m. Monday night.
I think UTSA looked really good. Huge shout out to Drace. I mean, he was taking a lot of big shots, and they were really working. I think he's, you know, really making a name for himself. I really like how, you know, a lot of the vets were swinging the disc very well. Honestly, same goes to the Trinity handlers. When they were able to move it between themselves, they started to do fairly well until deep shots opened up. But a really just great job by UTSA's cutters. I think that was the main difference. I mean, Trinity had some pretty solid handlers, and UTSA had some pretty solid handlers. I think the difference really came down to the cutters.
Do you think that's a consequence of Hostak? It's more dynamic. You can play with a lot more space. They did clog deep sometimes, but they just had a lot more looks, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Vertstack is, you know, the space is on the left and the right side of the stack. And so if you're not using all of it, you're really shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah, UTSA used all the space in the field. Gave Dre deep looks. That's what you're supposed to do. He's the shooter. And, you know, people like Ben, people like Paul, great absolute effort by them putting their bodies on the field. You can see this guy's, he's out of frame. You can't see him. He's lying down like a starfish on his back. Absolutely gassed after that game because he put in 110%.
And, I mean, really, the vets on UTSA are select flight vets.
They are, and we saw what a difference that made.
And the vets on Trinity,
I've never seen them play club.
they are regionals level club players, but they are not select flight.
That's the difference.
That is the difference.
But I hope to see all these guys at club tryouts next spring.
Oh, yeah.
They're good.
Yeah. One more shout out to our only viewer on the stream, it seems. Big shout out to HEB. Thanks for the view. Thanks for the dono. Thanks for the support. Shout out to USA Ultimate for helping make this all happen. And looks like Eleanor is going to say some thank yous to the crowd. There are 25 people watching.
You have 25?
Wow.
I think a few people in the stands pulled up the stream just because.
Yeah.
Maybe like 20 real people. Maybe some bots.
Maybe some bots.
Yeah. Probably Rohan, though. Rohan's probably in the chat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. We should have shared this with the Grays chat. They would have loved it. And get some scouting
Yeah.
on the competition.
That's great. Okay, I think we are done here. Thanks to everyone. Thanks to all the players for showing us 2 great games. Thanks to the crowd. Thanks to the announcers. Thanks to our sponsors. And thank you for commentating this with me. I hope y'all enjoyed the game, enjoyed the commentary, and I hope we were able to provide a little bit of insight. This VOD is going to be uploaded
Probably.
to YouTube, God, hopefully. But if it's not, we know why. And I hope this was also educational. I want both teams. I want other college players. I want all players that are around this
Because you're
skill
so
level.
much better and smarter at Frisbee than them.
True. That's
I
why
just hope that we could provide some insight to your inexperienced and uneducated Frisbee college teams.
Yeah.
From 2 select flight players.
Yeah, we are select flight. If we haven't mentioned that before.
Yeah. And let's not forget, you know, biggest thank you of the night goes to HEB. For providing all of the frisbees, the field, the stands,
Frisbees.
video.
Not the frisbees. My frisbee. Not the frisbees. They don't even know what frisbee is, man.
Big shout out to all of the volunteers who helped put this event together.
Yeah.
Yeah, big shout out to Trinity for their filming setup. I mean, this is really cool.
Yeah, they let us use all their professional equipment. The only reason this game is able to be streamed in this quality is because they have a professional camera and a whole professional setup and this nice air-conditioned press box. If you want to see more games like this, check out the YouTube channel of Gavin Hart, where you can see a lot of Alamo games throughout our season. We also have an Instagram page. Please check out our content, give us a follow, and if we haven't said it before, we are a select flight team, so it is absolutely worth watching us.
A little bit of ASMR.